Guys, welcome back to a new reaction on this channel. Today I'm going to react to a band called Summerlane with their song Move Along. Guys, I never heard of this band before. I did a little bit of research. Summerlane is another pop-punk group from Indonesia, Jakarta. I guess they formed in 2015, if I read that right. And they are still active, I think, because I read down in the comments that a lot of people were a little bit sad that they are not together anymore. But then I went on Spotify and I saw that they're still releasing at least singles per year. So they are not releasing a lot of tracks, but at least one track per year. I mean, yeah, it's not much, but hey, at least they got something. And that's cool. The other thing that surprised me, you guys know I reacted to tons of Indonesian groups, if it's metalcore groups, pop punk groups, death metal groups, whatever. But there was not a single band where I think they are really trying to get really big outside of Indonesia. Because sometimes they have Indonesian names, sometimes the songs have Indonesian names, and also the music videos. When you see the thumbnails, it's not that they want to speak also to, I don't know, to other parts of the world. With Summerlane, it looked different. But maybe it's just me, but when I saw the thumbnail of that music video, it reminded me of thumbnails of Pale Dusk or Avoid. It looks more... It looks like they want to speak also, that they want to be bigger around the world. But maybe I'm just freaking stupid. I have absolutely no idea. But when I compare this to other music video thumbnails or whatever, it looks like that. And for real, they really look like Pale Dusk a little bit. It's really cool. I don't know what to expect. Like I said, pop punk, but I'm really into that. Today is the Indonesian pop punk day because I also reacted to PeeGerman today. But now Summerlane, Move Along. Let's freaking go. Alright guys, sorry I paused after it because copyright strikes. You guys know, goddamn, I have something in my throat, I'm so sorry. This is Summerlane with Move Along, and I'm honest, it's a really catchy and awesome track. I'm honest with you. I never heard of this group before, and like I said, it looks a little bit like they wanted maybe a big breakthrough also outside of Indonesia, and I'm honest, they definitely got the potential of it. They definitely got the potential of it. Also, how the singer is singing in English. I know sometimes I react to Indonesian groups and you hear definitely a little bit like an accent when they are singing, but you also have it with Japanese bands and stuff like that, and everything is totally fine. I really love that sometimes when you have an accent of your own country in it. I freaking loved it in Japanese music, for example. But also a couple of Indonesian groups are really cool with that. Um, but here it really sounds completely fluent, extremely massive, a really catchy track, and goddamn, I love pop punk. All right. Um, of course, pop punk is usually not the type of music I listen today. But when I was a teenager myself, um, when I was, or maybe even a child, I don't know. I started listening to music with 6 years old. Then I started with Billy Talent. I remember that, by the way. Um, and then I guess until I was 16 or so, I really listened just to punk music. If it was Offspring, Sum 41, Rise Against, Billy Talent, of course, Blink 182, Green Day, Bad Religion, NoFX, whatever. That this was my freaking world back in the days. I'm honest with you. Of course, then when I got in my teenage years, like I said, 16, 17, 18, I started to listen to more heavier type of music from punk. I started into the hardcore scene with Stick of It All, Evergreen Terrace, Stick to Your Guns and stuff, and then into metalcore. And right now it's a little bit more, even more heavier with deathcore. But still, when I listen to punk music, if it's Offspring or whatever, I my head is going a little bit back into my children years. I'm honest. That's really awesome, and I have the feeling here with Summerlane as well. In general, we have not enough pop punk here on the channel. I'm honest with you. It's really rare. If you have more pop punk groups or more Summerlane songs, whatever, write everything down in the comments. I really appreciate it. But we need more punk or pop punk here on the channel. I don't care if it's punk rock or if it's pop punk. We need more of that, all right? It's a freaking awesome type of music. I really love listening to that. And Summer Lane definitely got it. It's a really catchy track. So we go a little bit back. Let's listen to the rest of the song. Right. That was Summer Lane with the song Move Along. In my opinion, a really, really catchy song, a really cool pop punk track. And like I said, it looks a little bit like they wanted a breakthrough also outside of Indonesia, and I'm honest with you, they got the potential of it. Like I said, I don't know if they are really still completely together because they just releasing one single each year. I'm sorry, like I said, I have something in my throat. That's of course super sad, but I believe if they would be more active, or if they could be more active, they could definitely maybe get this breakthrough outside of Indonesia because they have the potential of it. I'm honest with you. In general, there are a lot of Indonesian bands where I think if they would more focus outside of Indonesia, maybe also in Europe or US, they could easily do it. They could easily do it, even if they have just Indonesian title tracks. For example, also Revenge the Fate, a deathcore group from Indonesia. In my opinion, they could be the breakthrough of Revenge the Fate outside of Indonesia. That would be so easy, in my opinion. But I don't know. Maybe I just live in my own bubble. I don't know. But you guys know I never heard a single band from Indonesia before I started this reaction channel. And then you started with Burger Kill. And then you got me into this rabbit hole of Indonesian type of music from every type of from every freaking genre, like I said, pop punk, metalcore, deathcore, whatever. And I don't understand why Indonesian bands are not as popular as other groups. I'm honest, because you got so many great bands in that freaking country. It's insane. I'm honest. It's really insane. Just wanted to say that. Alright, guys, that was Summerlane with Move Along. If you have requests, wishes, whatever, and like I said, we need more pop punk. In general, more punk here on the channel, alright? Write everything down in the comments, I really appreciate that. Or you can write an Instagram link in the description. If you want to talk about Summerlane with the other whole community, join our community Discord, links down in the description. You can join anytime, you can talk about anything you want. It would be cool to see you there. And then I hope I see you guys again in another reaction. Would be awesome. And I say, bye!